Chosen one, anchor yourself here. Do not let this slip by. I am commanding you in the name of the Most High. They wanted you depressed. They needed you vibrating at a low frequency. But your spontaneous smile just activated the angelic protocol of protection. You won. Now let me show you how to keep this power. You did not stumble upon this video by accident. The algorithm had nothing to do with it. Your spirit brought you here because a massive energetic shift just occurred in the unseen realm. You need to know the truth before it is too late. Take a deep breath and anchor your spirit to my words. That heavy and restless feeling you have been carrying in your chest all week is very real. Your shoulders are tight, your mind is exhausted, and every single morning when you wake up, the heaviness is already sitting on your chest before you even open your eyes. You push through the day. You wear a mask for everyone else, but inside, you are barely holding on while wondering why life has been this hard. If you have been carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, tap the like button to release it here. I see you. I have always seen you. Even when no one else notices your silent tears, heaven keeps a record of every single sacrifice you made. You are not losing your mind, and you are not broken. You were placed in the wilderness to be forged into a weapon of light. The people who betrayed you rejoiced in the dark. Listen to me very carefully. Yesterday, something extraordinary happened that completely shattered their plans. You thought you were alone in that room. You thought your happiness did not matter. But when you smiled yesterday, you did not just feel a moment of peace. You accidentally activated a high-level spiritual protocol, and the entities watching your every move are in absolute panic mode right now. They thought they broke you. They thought their constant draining and manipulation had finally silenced your light for good. But the exact second your lips curved into that smile, the matrix glitched. A shockwave rippled through your timeline. The enemy realized they are losing control over you. Do not scroll past this next sentence. Heaven is watching your response. If you leave this message right now, you will miss the blueprint of what comes next. Stay with me, because what I am about to reveal will change everything. You have cried so many silent tears in the dark. You gave your energy to people who only knew how to take, and they smiled at you while leaving your spirit empty and drained. And when you finally needed a hand to hold, the room was entirely empty. You felt abandoned by the world, and you truly thought you were being punished for something you did wrong, but you did nothing wrong. Every time you tried to move forward, an invisible wall pushed you back. You worked harder than anyone else around you. You prayed, and you waited for a breakthrough that never seemed to arrive. It felt like walking through thick mud while everyone else was running effortlessly. The Matrix wanted you to believe that you were the problem. They lied to you. Release the guilt from your shoulders right now. The stagnation in your finances and the constant heavy feeling in your heart are not your fault. You are not defective, and your spiritual gifts have not abandoned you. The enemy orchestrated a very specific plan to keep your power dormant, because they knew you would change the world. There is a reason your life feels blocked. Here is what they never told you. The reason the universe responds effortlessly to certain people is not about luck or destiny. It is a specific brainwave. Scientists have a name for it. They call it gamma. And it is the exact frequency your brain was running effortlessly when you were a young child. Back then, ideas came easily to you, and you had a lightning-fast intuition that guided your every step. You simply knew things before they happened. The world felt like it was completely on your side. Then, adulthood arrived, and the modern world went to work on your mind. The endless stress and the survival routine began to crush your spirit. The heavy systems trained you to conform instead of create. Every single year, this sacred frequency was suppressed a little further. It was pushed deeper and deeper below the surface. Your inner genius went completely silent. When that frequency faded, your connection to the divine flow faded with it. The beautiful synchronicities stopped happening. You lost that effortless magic you once carried in your soul, and the version of you with pure intuition was locked away in a dark room. They stole your frequency without permission. Most people will live their entire lives without ever knowing this happened to them. You are not most people. You are a chosen one, and the fact that you smiled yesterday means the suppression is finally starting to break. Your spirit is fighting back against the invisible chains, because you were never meant to be a prisoner here. Take a deep breath and feel the truth in these words. The universe is preparing to give you back everything that was taken. Do not look away. Heaven is about to reveal exactly who has been monitoring your suppressed state. You need to know why your joy is their biggest fear, and the second seal is about to be broken. Let this truth wash over your weary soul right now. What looked like cold rejection was actually divine protection. What looked like endless loss was nothing but a profound mercy. The doors that slammed in your face were orchestrated to shield you. God had to isolate you to upgrade your spiritual capacity. The dark wilderness was never a permanent prison. It was your sacred spiritual cocoon designed for growth. Breathe out the heavy guilt you carry inside your heart. Your pain was a preparation for the massive weight of glory you are about to receive. Now you must look closely at the invisible enemy. The dark matrix operates entirely on the frequency of deep fear. The karmic entities feed on your sadness and your despair. They deliberately created a chaotic environment to keep your vibration low and heavy. They needed you depressed and constantly vibrating at a survival frequency. Because as long as you were trapped in a cycle of worry, your divine flow of wealth remained totally blocked. They weaponized your beautiful empathy to drain your sacred royal bloodline. This is exactly why the spiritual attacks have been so incredibly heavy lately. The watchers assigned to your timeline noticed a terrifying shift in your aura. They expected you to break down and beg for mercy. They waited for you to finally surrender to the darkness and give up on your beautiful dreams. But instead of crying out in defeat, you smiled. And in that exact second, the universe flipped the script on them entirely. Your spontaneous joy acted like a blinding light. A genuine smile from a chosen one in the middle of chaos is a deadly weapon. It instantly crashes the karmic system because it defies their dark logic. You were not supposed to notice them watching you from the shadows. You were supposed to stay blind to your own immense power, but your quiet happiness just triggered the angelic protocol of divine protection. The invisible barriers around your stolen financial harvest are burning down right now. The Matrix is scrambling because they know they cannot stop a spiritual alchemist who finds joy in the fire. You did not become bitter through your painful trials. You became much wiser and infinitely more powerful. You have been operating in what can only be described as supernatural transmutation. You took their toxic energy and you transformed it into pure golden light. The forces that tried to bury you have instead planted you in fertile soil. Your sudden smile signaled to heaven that your vessel is ready. The season of endless struggle is officially over. A massive supernatural wealth transfer is being released with your name on it. Do not celebrate and leave this space just yet. The Watchers are terrified, but they are preparing one final desperate illusion to pull you back down. The first seal of your past is completely broken. But the power of the second seal is what holds your ultimate financial freedom, and it requires a specific physical activation. Stay very close to my voice today. I am about to reveal the exact frequency that forces the Matrix to surrender everything. Before we go any deeper into this revelation, I need you to anchor your spirit. The enemy is desperately trying to distract you right now because they know what is coming. They are terrified that you are finally waking up to your true potential. The Matrix relies on your ignorance to keep your divine magnet turned off. But heaven did not leave you empty-handed in this brutal war. In fact, the universe has provided a physical key to unlock your spiritual door. I have to tell you something that the people who profit from your exhaustion do not want you to know. A group of leading neuroscientists, working quietly away from the headlines, has discovered exactly how to bring your dormant brainwave back online. They found a way to bypass the conscious mind completely, not through years of exhausting meditation that most people cannot sustain, and not through clinical biofeedback machines that cost $7,000. They found something far simpler. They discovered a specific sound frequency engineered to guide your brainwave patterns. It brings you back to the effortless genius state you were born with. This is the sacred place where advanced science meets ancient spiritual practice. They managed to compress an entire hour of deep brain entrainment into just 7 minutes that actually work. You don't have to chant a mantra or force your mind into perfect stillness. You simply let the sound wave do the heavy lifting for you while you rest. Princeton University studied this exact brainwave in hidden trials. The researchers found that nearly all children had open access to this creative genius. The modern world later shut that access down. And researchers at Columbia University discovered something even more shocking. When this specific brainwave is fully reactivated, the power does not just stay inside of you, it radiates outward like a massive beacon of pure light. Your strong gamma signal begins to heal the people closest to you. Your children and your partner will feel the heavy burdens lift from their own shoulders. The ones you have been quietly carrying for years will suddenly step into their own peace. This is the ultimate threat to the dark matrix. A fully activated chosen one, operating on a pure gamma frequency, cannot be manipulated or drained ever again. Your mind becomes an impenetrable fortress. Every complex problem suddenly solves itself with zero effort on your part. 7 minutes a day is all it takes to force the enemy to drop their weapons, and the transformation begins, working the very first time you close your eyes and listen. I will tell you exactly what this sacred tool is called, and how to access it before this message ends. But wait. The most sacred part of this prophetic decree is yet to come. Stay with me, and do not move a single muscle. The third and final seal is rattling on its hinges right now. The angels are waiting for your permission to break it wide open. If you miss this next revelation, you will leave your spiritual doors unlocked for the enemy to return. You must hear the final truth. The third seal is breaking right now. A supernatural wealth transfer is being released into the physical realm with your exact name written on it. Your enemies are trembling because they see the golden light descending upon your head. The ones who mocked you will have to watch as heavy doors fly open for you effortlessly. You are stepping into an era of the divine magnet. Money and opportunities will chase you down. Your spirit knows the waiting season is permanently over. Heaven has already decreed your massive wealth, but your physical vessel must be tuned to receive it. The heavy frequency of this modern world is blocking the final delivery. This is exactly why God has provided a physical key for this spiritual door. You do not have to fight this brutal war alone anymore. A team of leading neuroscientists has unlocked the exact 7-minute audio frequency that clears the dark blockages the enemy placed in your mind. It is called the Genius Song. This sacred tool uses advanced brain entrainment to reactivate your pure gamma brainwave while you simply rest. It takes the heavy burden off your shoulders and puts it into the powerful hands of the divine. As a chosen one, you are completely done hustling. You do not need to fight this battle in your own strength anymore. You simply need to align. The Genius Song does the spiritual heavy lifting for you. Over 18,000 chosen ones have already used it to unlock their finances and heal their broken relationships. A nurse from California said her life now feels beautifully enchanted. But listen to me very carefully. Darkness always creates counterfeits to confuse the chosen ones when they are close to a massive breakthrough. There are fake and diluted versions circulating online that will lower your vibration instead of lifting it. Do not let them steal your energy. The true and authentic genius song is only available through one single protected portal. Heaven does not want you anxious, and the universe demands no risk from you today. Your step of faith is completely protected by an ironclad divine guarantee. This is an energetic exchange governed by absolute trust. If your reality does not shift and your breakthrough delays, your entire provision is fully returned to you without question. You are entirely safe to receive this blessing. Do not let the enemy distract you for another second. The elite have quietly paid thousands of dollars in clinical settings to access what the genius song delivers for a tiny fraction of its true value. You have a massive choice to make right now. The portal is wide open. Click the secure link in the pinned comment and the description below. Put on your headphones and let the massive wealth transfer begin. When you claim your portion today, 4 powerful bonuses are waiting for you. This includes a special sacred frequency to protect the minds of your beautiful children. Do not wait for a better moment. The chosen one who hesitates at the threshold becomes the one who wonders what could have been. Click the link right now, take a deep breath, and feel the shift in the room. The heavy atmosphere is already starting to clear, but do not click away just yet. The spiritual warfare is not entirely over. The Watchers are lurking at the edge of your timeline, and they are waiting for you to drop your guard so they can steal this revelation. Stay completely focused on my voice. What I am sharing with you is not a new invention. It is an ancient truth that the elite have fiercely protected for centuries. The greatest minds in human history did not achieve their miracles through endless grinding, because they understood a secret about the universe that the modern matrix tried to erase. They knew how to tune their minds to the divine frequency. Think about Nikola Tesla. He was a spiritual alchemist long before the world understood his genius. He once said that if you want to find the secrets of the universe, you must think in terms of energy and vibration. Tesla did not struggle or hustle to find his brilliant ideas. He simply tuned his brain to the exact gamma state we are talking about today. The divine ideas flowed into his mind like a supernatural river. He said his ideas came from something larger. Thomas Edison also used rest to spark insight. He built a simple device to steady his thinking at that frequency. Whenever he faced a seemingly impossible problem, he did not panic or force a solution. He simply sat in his quiet chair, and he let his brainwave slip deeply into the effortless gamma state while he rested. The miraculous solutions came to him instantly. He let the divine universe do the heavy lifting for him. You have the same capacity for insight within you. The only difference between you and the great masters is that they understood how to protect their frequency. The modern world deliberately overwhelmed your nervous system so you would forget your own power. But today the veil is completely lifted while you reclaim your throne. You are taking your rightful place among the awakened. There will be doubts and fears trying to pull you off course. They desperately want you to die out everything you just heard. You must not let them plant toxic seeds of fear in your mind today. We have to lock this sacred portal right now so no karmic force can ever interfere with your blessing, and a spiritual decree must be spoken in the physical realm to make it permanent. I need you to take a physical step of faith now to seal this massive wealth transfer forever. You are the author of your own new reality. If you want, type this exact phrase in the comments. I receive my supernatural wealth now. Type it with absolute, unwavering authority. This is your permanent signature on a heavenly contract. It binds the universe to your divine destiny and shuts the mouth of the enemy. Close your eyes for just a moment and imagine your new reality. The heavy weight on your chest is completely gone. You wake up feeling incredibly light and full of energy. The anxiety that used to choke you has vanished into thin air. And when you look in the mirror, you finally recognize the powerful spiritual alchemist staring back at you. The dark matrix is watching this transformation in absolute horror. The karmic people who tried to destroy you are completely baffled. They expected you to crawl back to them in deep despair, but instead they have to watch from the sidelines as you rise higher than ever before. Your divine magnet is fully active, and their toxic arrows simply bounce off your sacred aura. You are stepping into an era of beautiful and effortless flow. You won't have to hustle or grind all the time. Opportunities can come to you while you let go. An unexpected financial blessing is making its way to your bank account right now. And the beautiful part is that you did not have to force any of it to happen. The universe is doing all the heavy lifting for you. You are officially the cycle breaker of your entire family line. The generational curse of poverty and bad luck stops with you today. Your reactivated gamma frequency radiates outward and fills your home with pure peace. Your children will grow up enveloped in this divine protection, and they will never know the bitter struggles you had to endure. You are rewriting history. Heaven is handing you the exact tool to maintain this glorious state. You do not have to rely on your own exhausted willpower anymore. The Genius song was specifically designed to keep your frequency locked in this high vibration. Just 7 minutes a day is all it takes to keep the matrix completely paralyzed. You simply rest and let the sacred audio transmission do the work. The enemies of your destiny are desperately hoping you will hesitate. They want you to close this video and forget everything you just learned. But a true chosen one never walks away from a divine appointment. You have a massive opportunity to claim your portion right now. Do not let the dark entities steal your wealth out of fear or doubt. The door is standing wide open for you. Take the physical step of faith to secure your spiritual inheritance. Check the pinned comment and the video description. Click the secure link to access the authentic Genius song. Remember that the universe protects you with a flawless divine guarantee. If your reality does not beautifully shift, your energetic exchange is completely restored to you. You have absolutely nothing to lose today. The elite have kept this frequency hidden because they fear your power. They know that an awakened empath with unlimited financial resources is unstoppable. Claim your sacred tool right now before the enemy tries to hide it again. You are the vessel of eternal truth, and your season of endless abundance starts the moment you listen. Click the link in the pinned comment. I speak this final heavenly decree over your life today. The heavy timeline of pain is permanently sealed, and the dark entities that monitored your every move are completely locked out of your future. Your sacred energy is now protected by a divine shield of pure light. They can never drain your spirit again. You are finally free from the matrix. Heaven has officially approved your massive wealth transfer. The divine magnet inside of you is pulling miracles from the unseen realm into your physical hands. You do not need to worry about how the money will arrive. The universe is organizing the perfect circumstances behind the scenes right now, and you just need to stay in this high frequency. But you must listen to this final warning very carefully. The enemy knows they have lost the brutal war. Their very last trick is to make you hesitate today. They want you to wait for a better moment, and they desperately hope you will close this message and go back to sleep. Do not fall for their desperate trap. Delay is the enemy of your divine acceleration. You have to take immediate physical action to prove your faith. Heaven expects your obedience today. You cannot keep this massive light hidden while other chosen ones are trapped in the dark. Share this message with 3 specific people who desperately need a breakthrough, because you will multiply your own blessing 7-fold when you become a messenger of hope. And now you must claim the physical key that heaven provided for you. Do not try to fight the spiritual battles using your own exhausted energy. You are a spiritual alchemist. You deserve to rest while the universe does the heavy lifting, and the authentic genius song is waiting to reactivate your pure gamma brainwave right now. Remember that the dark forces have flooded the internet with toxic counterfeits. You must protect your spiritual atmosphere at all costs. The pure and unaltered frequency is only available through the protected portal. Your sacred investment is covered by an ironclad divine guarantee, and if your reality does not elevate within days, your entire provision is fully restored to your hands. The door to your new life is standing wide open. Step through it with absolute confidence. Go to the pinned comment and the description below right now. Click the secure link and claim your sacred audio tool. Put on your headphones and let the magical frequencies wash away decades of heavy programming while the universe delivers your massive wealth transfer. You're not just surviving anymore. You belong to a royal line that carries the light of the universe. Don't ever let anyone tell you your joy isn't important. Your smile is a powerful weapon against the darkness. Click the link pinned in the comments. I will see you in the new era of endless abundance. You are the miracle.